Here are 3 easy techniques to overcome conversation anxiety for extroverts and introverts. Does the thought of small talk make you break out in a cold sweat? Whether you're an introvert who dreads social situations or an extrovert who sometimes struggles to connect, you're not alone. So here are 3 easy steps to master the art of small talk and connect with anyone. First up, we have the name game. Remember the person's name. A lot of communication experts will dive into what type of topics you should talk about, what questions to ask. But before we do that, let's pause, let's stop, and just focus on the person's name. So before you do anything, when the person that you're engaging with reaches out their hand, give them a firm handshake, look them in the eye, shake their hand, and after they say their name, you're gonna take the time to say their name out loud. So when you meet someone and they say, "Hi, my name is Jules," you're gonna put out your hand, you're gonna shake their hand, and you're gonna repeat their name while looking there. You're gonna say, "Jules." Very mindful, very demure. So what are those things called? A mnemonic device. When you think of something else that helps you remember their name. For the second technique, we have the FORD method. FORD stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. F stands for family. So you can ask, do you have any siblings? Do you have any kids? I don't recommend starting with F because it could be a kind of random, like, do you have any siblings? Like, oh, why do you want to know that? But you can weave that into the question later on when they talk about where they're from, where they grew up. O is for occupation. A question in terms of occupation would be, what's keeping you busy these days? R is for recreation. So asking, what do you like to do for fun? What kind of hobbies are you into? And lastly, D is for dreams. Asking about any future exciting plans that they have. Any exciting plans for your job, your family? The third tip is be curious. If you consider yourself an introvert and you'd rather not be the one to talking, then you can lead the conversation with curiosity and questions. What kind of questions should you ask? Well, when you are asking questions, lead with open-ended questions. So instead of saying, do you like your job? Which they would respond, yes or no.
No, yes, no, yes. No.
And then you would have to end up asking another question. Say, what is your favorite part of your job? Or who is the coolest person you've met while doing your job? These are open-ended questions. Remember, when asking questions, it's important to try to actively listen so that you can ask more questions and follow-up questions. The more genuinely you can listen and ask authentic questions, the easier it will be to create connections and make small talk like a pro.